Now we're going to talk about order of operations. I'm going to introduce you to the correct order of operations, and we're going to work on a bazillion examples over the next day or two so we can get comfortable with them. You've gone over it before. We're going to start slow and work our way up. Okay? The first thing you do when you're doing an arithmetic problem using the order of operations is you handle things that are in parentheses. Okay? What are parentheses? Those. They are things that look like little brackets. They could look like that. They could be more rounded, squared off. You know, there's different things that they could look like, but they all serve the same purpose. They are intended to group things and separate them from other things. They're basically a fence, separating some numbers from others. Okay? And you'll see how this all works when we start getting into examples, but the first thing is parentheses. Then what we're going to do is exponents. Exponents, as you have learned, is the powers on a number, the little dudes that sit on top of the numbers there. In this case, the 2 that you see on 5 squared is an exponent. So the second thing you take care of after parentheses is you want to do the exponents. All right. Then we want to do multiplication and division at the same time. Multiplication and division are twin brother or sisters. They happen at the same time, and so I wrote them together. You'll notice that I also have this painted on the wall. Grace, you were saying you're kind of scared of the wall. Look right here. Here's your parentheses. Here's your exponents. Here's your multiplication and division right here. And that's going to help you if you ever forget your order of operations. Okay? And then your last one is, it goes left to right, multiplication and division. And then your addition and subtraction, which also will go left to right. So it's on here, it's painted on the wall. We're going to go through a ton of examples, and you'll see what I mean by things going in a precise order. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to do the problem 3 plus 6 in parentheses times 4 plus 7. And if we don't have rules, everybody's going to pick different things to do first, and we're all going to come up with a different answer. So the first thing we're going to do is parentheses. So whatever's inside the parentheses is what we do first. And I've marked that in red. 3 plus 6 is what we're going to do first, which you can probably do in your head. 3 plus 6 is 9. And then the rest of the problem we just write out without doing anything. You don't want to bite off more than you can chew every step. I only do one thing every step. So we did parentheses. Now we're going to do exponents. Do you see any exponents in the problem? I don't see any. So we're going to skip that step. And now we go to multiplication or division. I see some multiplication right there. So now we're going to go 9 times 4. Which, if you know your times tables, do you know your times tables? You know your times tables. Yeah. 9 times 4 is 36. And then keep the 7 on there. And then our last step is addition, subtraction. Correct answer to the problem is 43. Okay, let's try again. We have 9 minus 8 in parentheses plus 5 times 6. Step 1, we're going to do the operation that's in parentheses, which is 9 minus 8. And 9 minus 8, we're going to do that in our head, and we get 1. Write the rest of the problem out exactly as it appears in the original, plus 5 times 6. Then, Isaac, we're going to do exponents. You see any exponents up there? No. I don't either. So we're going to skip exponents, and we're going to move to multiplication. 5 times 6. You have 6 nickels. How much money do you have? $6 nickels. 30 cents. Very good. And then we're going to add a penny, and we have 31 cents. All right, let's try this one. We have 25 divided by 5 plus 7. Step 1 involves parentheses, which I don't see, so we can skip parentheses. Step 2 involves exponents, which I don't see, so we skip that step. So then step 3 is multiplication and division, which I see right here. And that's 25 divided by 5, which is 5. And then 5 plus 7, which is what? Grace. 12. Very good. Okay, in this one we have 5 parentheses, 4 plus 6 minus 7 times 7.
What's your negative sign?
Minus 7 times 7. Step 1, parentheses. So the parentheses looks to me to be 4 plus 6. So that is 10. So everything else in the problem stays the same. So we have 5 times 10 minus 7 times 7. So then we would move to exponents, which I don't see any. And now we move to multiplication or division. I see 2 different multiplication problems up there. 5 parentheses 10 means multiplication. And 7.7 means multiplication. Okay? So, 5.10 is 50. You should know your times tables. What's 7 times 7? 7 sevens? No. 7 times 7 is 49. What's 50 minus 49? 1. So there's your answer right there.